everyone. This is SEANNA TV. Hello.
Hi. So we are here finally to do the FML album review. I know a lot of you have been waiting for a while. Usually we do the album reviews in edited video format. But because there was so much content for this comeback, we kind of missed the timing, so we thought we would do
A
it
live one.
in live stream form instead.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, Maddie. It's been a while.
I know.
Yay. Teha.
Teha. Oh, thank you for
Hello.
following.
Thank you. Hi. Yay, yay. So what will also be different is that you all can ask us questions as we go. We're kind of trying to figure out the setup as we go, but we have a loose plan. Yeah. Welcome. Yes, so the art, I worked on this for a little while before
Yeah, Anna drew
the
it.
stream. Yeah. If
Pretty
you
cool.
look too closely, you can see it's not perfect. But don't look too closely and it looks
It's
pretty
fine.
cool. Yes. Thank you. Hi.
Hello,
Welcome,
hello.
welcome. So yeah, please forgive us if if our setup is a little not organized, but yeah,
We're good.
I think we can have fun with it, make it more interactive as well. So
And then
yeah.
today, while we're doing the like lyric analysis or like just music review, we're gonna use 17 lyrics channels videos.
Yes.
So thank you ahead of time for
Yes,
making great
217
content.
lyrics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
I was gonna say something else too. Oh yeah, so we also cannot play too much of the song at once for copyright reasons, so we are gonna be kind of like stopping them. But everyone, I'm guessing, has heard the album already, so I'm hoping that won't be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Should
let's
we get
start with
started?
the first song.
Yay. Okay, so we're gonna play a little clip like we usually do. Okay, we can't play too much though. It helps in case we sing. I want to be in the same key as the song, so yeah. Okay. Should I just full screen it?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So let us know if you have any questions as we're going, but we're gonna share our thoughts on each song and then the whole album at the end as well. Did you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was we talked about this in our music video reaction as well, but the first line, let's try to find it. Yeah, okay. Ah, I lost it. So there's a line 나만 혼자 바보 됐어. So 바보, okay, I'm gonna try to manage all of these screens that we have going on.
Good luck.
I think this line is interesting because let me change this back to black. The official translation, this was before the music video came out, but the music video translation was like, I'm the only stupid.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Which I'm not saying that's wrong either, but it's kind of a difficult line to translate. So 바보 can be, so first of all, it's a noun. It can mean stupid. It can mean a fool. Anything else? Not smart person.
Like a negative way to say too honest person.
This is different from the English. Stupid.
It's a victim blame word, pretty much.
Oh, what do you mean?
So like if you give it out to the world too much, and are you stupid? Are you dumb?
Oh, if you naive?
Yeah, kind of. Like 바보야? 왜 그렇게
Yeah.
왜 그렇게
Is
잘해줘?
naive?
Like, yeah.
I have 2 dots or something. Naive.
I don't know.
I feel like it might. Anyway, I see.
Yeah. So it can be used that way.
Yay, thank you, introvert.
Thank you.
And hello. Now, every time I say the word introvert, I say introvert too.
Yeah,
So that's
same.
your influence on us.
Oh, also, Maddie, thanks for subscribing. 10 months.
Thank you, yes. Thank you for being here. We missed you. Yes. So it's a very difficult line to translate, I think. It can mean a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So to like put it all into one sentence is difficult. Yeah.
So in this context, I mean, we explained this
in the other video.
In the other video. So if you're curious,
yes, watch our music video review.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then we wrote out some notes like usual, but I really liked how this song is like very honest. Even though it's sad, it feels like a warm hug. And I think they set up the song well because in the verses, like this part, they talk about all the difficult things in their lives, like 나만 바보 됐어, 울고 싶어, I want to cry. Instead of I don't want to cry, he's admitting it now. I want to cry, or I want to quit, 그만두고 싶어. And then the chorus is, but I will fight for my life and I will find myself. And I thought that honesty was really comforting. Yeah, it was nice. Hi, Sam.
Hello.
We missed you. Yes. I also really love how the song ends with Seungkwan. And like in the live performances, it's like all his hyungs like comforting him, being around him. I thought that was really sweet. And I'm guessing coincidence that it was, you know, him that was the last one. But yeah. And I mentioned this in the music video review reaction too, but it sounds like they put a lot of effort into singing with a dark tone, which matches kind of the dark tone of the song. So instead of, let me see if I can find, Mingyu's part is actually kind of a bright tone and there's a lot of like stylistic auto-tune. But let me find, yeah, even Chwe. A lot of very open vowels instead of like, I don't know if I can really demonstrate it, but 잊어버리자 이렇게 is like a brighter tone, but they did 잊어버리자 이렇게, like it adds that kind of like grainy feeling.
There's a little bit of sound effect too that helps that feel to show up more. So like there's a like very low volume
like grain.
Yeah, grain, same vocal line, just like on top of the actual vocal line.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like it helps showing that dark voice as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I just noticed it while listening with my earphones in. I couldn't hear that when I was using speakers.
Yeah. And Maddie mentioned lots of chest voice too. Yes, it's like instead of moving it up into their head or like nasal, they do a lot of nasal sounds too. It's chest voice and fronted vowels. Can you explain what that means, our linguistic expert, Pickled Ginger?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that means, but I believe you. Yes. And then in the, what's the website we use to look at lyrics? Genius?
Yeah, I think so.
On there, it's quoted Dino. I'm not sure what interview it was, but it said that Dino said, sometimes gushing out one's honest emotions can be more consoling than any words of comfort from the outside. So I thought that was really sweet. Like there's comfort in just like putting out there all the difficulty, which is really true. When you want to vent, like you don't want people to like tell you what to do, or like you're not looking for a solution. You just sometimes need to let it out. And that's the most comforting thing. So I think that's what this song is. And it's nice. Thank you for subscribing.
Oh, thank you. First month. Yay.
Yes. I think I missed a couple comments, but yes. Thank you via Google. A front vowel is pronounced with the highest part of the tongue pushed forward. Highest part? Okay, in the back. And someone arched. The A and had. Oh, maybe. I need to study more linguistics. I have a friend who just visited who did a lot of studying in linguistics, and I'm gonna learn stuff with her.
Cool.
But yeah, thank you. Yep, that's all my thoughts.
Yeah, on top of that, I heard like from many videos or like people that comfort also comes from just like from empathy too. Like instead of giving suggestions how to solve problems. So like if you know there are people who went through the same thing or going through the same thing right now, it just gives you comfort.
Yeah.
And then that's why people have those like what is it called? Going over the like drug addiction, all those kind of groups. They form together and then they just share their experience, and then you can find comfort.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's similar.
Yeah. Thank you
First
for joining.
Thank you. Yay.
Please comment lots.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah. All right. For me, I also have notes, so I'm gonna read it. 5 for my life can mean both like so my life there can just mean life as in like human going through or any animal life, or it can be just like the inochi life. How do I explain this?
Your soul versus the duration of your life.
The life you lose if you play Super Mario, for example.
Okay.
Right? You jump down and then you lose a life. Like that. Life versus the span of life you go through as an experience.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So countable life and non-countable life.
Okay.
So here, when you say
in Korean, those are different words, right?
Yeah, 인생과 인생과
in
목숨.
English, it's the same word.
인생 and 목숨.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah. 삶 is closer to 인생, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is like fight for my life is not just like fight for my experience or this lifespan. It can also mean to some people fighting for your life can literally mean like not to lose life.
Like it's your reason to live?
Yeah. Yeah. So like
this is really deep and difficult if you don't have the concept of those being different words.
So when
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, when I read this lyric, I was like, wow, this is pretty heavy. It's really, really heavy to, especially to people who have to find meaning just to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I thought, like first one while I was listening. And song talks about like becoming the protagonist in an anime as one of their dreams. And then it was interesting, it was placed before 손오공 as a first title song. And then 손오공 actually has a reference back to this song.
Yes.
Yeah, later. And in the music video too. So it was like interconnected. Thought it was really fun.
Yeah. There's a video of, where is it?
Hoshi part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a behind the scenes video where Hoshi goes, he does this. 어릴 때마다 영화에 나오는 주인공이 됐어 손오공. Like he like mashes them up. And everyone's like, oh, he's at it again. But I thought it was really like deep, kind of. Like that wasn't his intention in that clip, but like I think there's a reason why these are the two title tracks and they put them back to back.
Yeah.
They like contrast each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cute.
Yeah. In the music video too, like in the mirror, you see the monkey on the mirror.
Yeah, yeah. So in the Truman Show movie, it's like I forgot what it was. It was something else, like an alien or
I
some
forget.
different drawing. But then in their music video, it's a monkey representing 손오공. So it's a Truman Show
main character.
Yeah, it's a Truman Show reference and it's a lyric reference and it's a 손오공 reference. So it was cool.
Cool.
Is manhwa always not always the books? Because in Japanese, manga is the comics.
It's long time ago. People used to call manhwa 영화 as anime.
Oh, okay.
But I think they're interchangeable now. People
Okay.
just use it.
Comic or animation.
Yeah.
It's funny because the translation, official translation, used cartoon, but to me, cartoon looks very different than animation.
It
just
looks
because
like
of the words
old
we
Spider-Man or like Superman.
use. Like,
kind of
yeah,
cartoon.
American cartoons.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. Interesting choices. Yeah, this one says cartoon too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
looking at the
만화
monkey
영화.
in the
어릴 때
mirror.
만화 영화. Literally, they said
He
it.
says 만화 영화.
Yeah, so anime.
Cartoon film.
But anime is almost exclusively Japanese.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they wrote 만화 영화.
Yeah, they wanted to avoid using a
Yeah. Because like Korea also has Korean
Animations.
animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know there's a conventional way that everyone says anime, but it is anime.
Anime.
But I understand if you don't suddenly switch to saying anime because that can be a little weird too. So just so you know. Yeah. But also it's an English word, so it's kind of weird for me to tell you how to say it. So yeah. I know it's complicated. Anime, exactly.
Fanime.
Yes. You have one more point?
No,
no,
that's it.
That's it. Okay.
I talked most of it from the music video review, so yeah, we are ready to go.
Next song?
Yeah.
Cool. Does anyone have any other questions about this song? Any specific lines or words or... Oh, thank you. I kind of re-dyed it, but it didn't really work. But thank you.
It did though.
Did it?
You don't notice it?
A little bit.
It looks very different.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It looks very well done.
Thank you. I also styled it for the first time in a long time.
Good job.
And I'm matching with pink Dino. I know! Dino has pink hair.
Oh yeah, the Dino's voice here with the same line as SungCheol,
Mm-hmm.
it was pretty good.
It is good.
Yeah.
It's very different from his usual.
I know.
It wasn't that.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool.
Anyway, I have the lyric book. I'm also going to use this.
Cool.
Anyway, yeah. Okay, it seems
No
like
questions?
no one has questions. Cool. Next song is 손오공. Okay. I'm afraid to play too much. I love this song. Why did I get out of there? Okay.
Something right here. Anyways.
땅을 보고 계속 올랐지. 정상까지. 많은 시계를 바라듯이. 시련.
You good?
I said 많은 시계. Looking at many clocks.
Many clocks, many watches.
Anyway.
All right.
Okay.
손오공.
Cool.
What's going on?
I don't know. Stay.
So yeah, I have more points than Anna here.
Okay. Are you gonna go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
So this is a second title song. I mean, there's no numbering, I guess, but the order-wise, those 1 and 2, like I said, it's connected, but they are very, very different. It's like completely different moods. So FML shows difficult now, like how difficult it is right now, and then slight hopes for the future, like I want to escape, I can escape, find my life. And Super shows much less of a difficult past. Like it does talk about it a little bit, but it focuses on how great I am now, like how super I am. And also it's like it talks a little bit about controllable future. So you know how when you're not confident enough right now, you're worried about the future.
Yes.
But it says like 미래는 도망가지 않아 내가 놓기 전까지. So
okay,
like
let's skip to that line.
I think it was Ming.
No, it's
원우? 원우다.
난 알지. If you just tell me the line, I'll know where it is. I'm an expert on this song now.
Good job.
So this is the line. come back. Okay.
Yeah, so it it says the future's not going anywhere until I let go. So it's like a controllable future, just showing how super I am. I have full control or confidence over the future. So I think the contrast between the first title song and second title song,
그러네.
yeah, just makes it like show out a lot more, and the message is very strong here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously, there's a lot of reference to character Sonogong itself because the song title is Sonogong in Korean.
Yes.
But it's not just from Dragon Ball. I wanted to point out, it does have more apparent reference to Dragon Ball, right? Like doing this.
Yeah, the dance has a lot of references to
Yeah,
the
like do
show.
this and then the Kamehameha, energy pa, like those. But also a lot of the other references are from the generic character as well. So like Gundun,
The mythical
Yoibo.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kun, we did talk about this in our music video reaction.
Yeah.
Kun, Du, we can skip to that line. Where is he? There he is.
Kun.
Pull up my Kundun. Where are we?
Isn't it before?
Here. There it is.
There we go.
I also wanted the spelling. So, Kundun is the Monkey King's form of transportation.
Yeah, it's a cloud that you can call anywhere, from anywhere, and then it's really fast.
Fast.
It's like personal taxi.
Yes.
Yeah. And then like there's also reference to Yoibong, which is his main weapon.
It's right after this. Hey. Okay. Power
like
pole.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like part of the
Yeah.
dance. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Power pole. Interesting.
Yes.
I mean, I guess it is a pole.
It's like a staff.
Yeah.
Is it a weapon?
It's a weapon. It's the actually it is a pole to support the palace of the sky.
And then he steals it.
he stole it. Yeah. One of the reasons why he got kicked out of the sky, his palace. But yeah, it's the weapon.
It's funny that this line is rise up to the sky.
Yeah.
With the power pole.
And then the Sonogong's personality also, like being able to super, like he's always super, and then like it talks about 날뛰다. I don't know how it's translated.
I'm not sure where that word is.
Like Sonogong goes crazy and stuff. That personality is also very well known. Sonogong personality.
Like mischievous?
Yeah.
This is a verb though, right?
날다와 뛰다를 합쳐서
Fly plus jump.
Jump, yeah.
Equals be chaotic.
Yeah, that works. You know how monkeys in a cage, they can just like, I mean, they're stressed, but.
Yeah. Don't blame the monkeys. But anyway.
손오공부터 시작 아니고 이 전 거를 했어요 이미. 네. Yeah, they're dropping.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we had a couple questions.
We did?
Maybe we can scroll back later.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let me finish mine.
Yeah.
Thank you for following first.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I just wanted to point out the reference is not just Dragon Ball, but just generic story as well. And when they talk about I love my team, I love my crew, it just reminded me of how like Sonogong completes his task given by the Sky King with his team, pretty much his crew, the whole time. Therefore, I love my team, I love my crew. And it also shows how important it is for them to acknowledge the like teams existing and supporting each other. Like Uji talks about this webtoon called Kadoha, God of High School, during the streams of Chimpal, the Chimchangman and
the streamer.
Jupar,
he likes.
yeah, streamer he likes. He talks about like he read that webtoon. I did too, pretty recently again.
갓 오하?
갓 오하.
Okay. What about it?
And then they in the webtoon, it's a webtoon. They also have really good friendship, like friendship or like teammate. Taking care of teammate is the number one goal of 손오공, 제천대성, in this character.
Oh, you didn't mention. Wait, so this God of High School also has a 손오공?
Is a main character.
Oh, okay. But it's a high school AU.
Yeah, it's
okay.
it's a fighting like, yeah, fighting arena style fighting anime. I mean, not anime, webtoon, but he is a reincarnation of 제천대성.
Got it.
Yeah, he keeps reincarnation. He keeps doing that until he can break his punishment, pretty much.
Curse.
Yeah, but it's a pretty fun story. Woozi definitely mentioned it, and then it just shows like how this song is focused on showing how 손오공 got his support from his teammates and crews, and therefore he can be super. Yeah, so it's not just him being strong.
He's super because of the team.
Yeah.
Aww.
So he,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah,
there's always a backup and support for what you're doing. So yeah, and just a lot of manhwa reference, saying like 이 노래는 이 만화의 엔딩송이다.
Yes, the last.
Yeah,
line.
the last one. Yeah, so I thought it was really fun. Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Everyone knows I love this song. It's like not my usual style, but I do really like it. I haven't quite pinpointed why, but I just love it.
It's the 다름다린다.
다름다린다. Anyway, so the only note I wrote was that I think the official English translation is really interesting. They have been doing this similar style. The same thing happened with Hot too, where the English translation sounds more lyrical, but it's less like the original Korean. So it kind of sounds like they told someone like, make this translation sound like lyrics. It doesn't have to be exactly like the Korean. So for example, I have it on here right now.
Instead of being like narrative, it's more
like... so like this line, Joshua's line, 이 노래에 맞춰, match this song. So 이 this 노래 song, 맞추다?
맞추다.
Is to match, right?
Yeah.
Like to follow along with this song. But the English is catch this music and flow. Right? Like,
is it also official translation?
This is the official translation. I checked it. I cross-checked it with the lyric video. So 17 Lyrics, this YouTube channel used those official translations. Mingyu's line is the same. I think it's catch this rhythm and flow, which is different from the Korean. There was another one. Oh, yeah, okay, these, I'm gonna play the chorus, the second part of the chorus. This part is different. So the Korean is 여기까지 달리면서 while we ran here.
Up
right?
to this line.
Like, while we ran up to here. And then... Oh.
It's different?
Maybe it is not. Maybe I was mistaken.
Maybe. That's fine.
I can't cut in this one, but don't worry about it. Okay, well, this one, okay, I'll use this one as an example. So this is, they say it's all thanks to you, but in the Korean, it's not clear who it's thanks to. It's, I love my team, I love my crew. While we came up to here, I love my team. Thanks to that, we became like 손오공. But the English translation is all, it's all thanks to you. So it sounds like thanks to carrots, which it could be, but in the Korean it's not clear. Yeah.
That's true. The first subject
So
that
it's
shows up is 우리는 쉬지 않아 매일. So like it's we.
And then because they just said I love my team, it to me it sounds like I love my team. Thanks to loving my team, we became like Sonobong.
Yeah, I think that's more accurate. Especially, because they're talking about I love my team and crew.
Right.
And the original story is about the journey of this crew. Yeah.
Someone said I thought of the you as in the team, which also could work. And that's the beauty of lyrics. It's vague. So yeah, the you could be referring to the team.
Yeah.
So yeah,
cool.
I just thought it was interesting. There's no way to do a correct translation of lyrics, despite me titling our album review videos accurate translations. It's not necessarily possible. So it's all about interpretation.
Cool.
Yeah. I think someone asked some questions earlier. Can I just scroll up?
Yeah.
I'm not sure where it was.
You can go further.
Someone asked, why they didn't translate Sonogong to Songoku. That would be controversial because Goku is the Japanese reading of the same Chinese characters, so they wouldn't want to do that. I think it's interesting that they chose Super for the English title, but again, it adds like a different interpretation to it, so I think that works too.
Yeah, Goku is Japanese.
Yeah.
English.
Yes.
Also, if that's the logic, they should have translated into Chinese, maybe.
Right, because it's originally a Chinese character.
Yeah, but they didn't want to do that either, so they just chose Super.
Yes. I think it was also interesting. It was a risky choice for them to use a originally Chinese mythical character with very famous Japanese iterations for their Korean song. That could have been an issue, I think, but it didn't really become one. So that's good.
Well, but yeah, in Korean media, a lot of them also consume the author's versions of Sonogong. So there are
Korean versions
hundreds
too.
of Sonogong versions in Korean, media. So I think it's not a problem.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Any other questions? Thoughts? Comments? Concerns?
That's how I usually end my meetings with my coworkers. Do you have any questions, comments?
Hydrate. Okay.
Don't have water.
Go get some.
Sure. What a good song. Yes.
Okay, I'll move to the next song. The next song is Fire.
Fire.
I'm gonna wait to play it though. Fire. How do we scroll on this one? 1 second. Your mouse moves so fast. So fast. Are we done with? Are we done with Sonogong?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Michelin tire.
That's interesting.
Okay, is it my turn first?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna play a little snippet. Oh, it's a short song. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Nice. Okay, me first?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just explain it this way. As a singer, I like ballad songs usually, and therefore usually I lean towards vocal team songs a lot more than hip hop team or performance team. But I don't know why, I'm also obsessed with this song.
Huh.
Yeah, I really love this song. It's just like, I don't know, it's so like simple and silly. The lyrics are really, really silly. Like the English parts that you hear, that's basically kind of the vibe for the whole song. But the Korean parts have a little bit more meaning to them than the I got the fire, Michelin tire, I don't retire. Basically, the Korean parts are saying we've come a really long way to get to where we are now. Like that's the main theme. And then also just fire, retire. Like it's just like a silly song about how far they've come. Just yeah, that's pretty much all I wrote. But there's just one line that I wanted to talk about. Oh,
J-pop.
what J-pop is to gather,
Yeah, it's
like assemble.
assemble.
Oh, is that used for Avengers Assemble? Do you know?
Maybe I didn't watch Avengers in Korean subtitle.
Okay.
So I don't
Korean
know.
dub. J-pop.
J-pop.
Anyway, so this is like assemble, gather. So it's like the Universe Factory is their home base.
I guess like assemble is too
dramatic.
dramatic. How would you say if your PE teacher goes like, everyone come here,
Oh.
gather up? That's what it is. J-pop.
There's
And
no
then-
one word for that, is there? Gather. We don't say that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Okay.
Avengers J-pop. Yeah.
And then J-pop sounds almost the same, exactly the same.
No, it's different.
Okay,
But-
similar to J-pop, which is house meal, literally,
Mm.
home cooked meal. So like, there's a lot of silly rhymes in this song.
Come on, 듣네. J-pop.
Gather over here, eat my home cooked meal. Like it sounds so tough, but the lyrics are really like kind of childish.
Yeah,
so I really like it.
If you
It's really cute.
only listen to English, I mean, with the English subtitle, then this song doesn't make any sense.
Wait, what? If you only listen with English?
Like if you only read the English lyric,
Uh-huh.
this song doesn't make any sense because there's no rhyming at all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Assemble.
Assemble. Home-cooked
homemade
meal. 그러네. So it's more, they focused more on making the sounds match than the meaning maybe.
Yeah.
But I think they wanted to have kind of a fun, simple song. Hold on, where's the, oh yeah. Okay, so 해제, what does 해제 mean by itself?
Is to kind of
해제하다?
unlock.
Is it 하다?
Yeah. 해제하다.
해제하다 now.
해제하다 now.
To unlock,
Yeah, to unlock or to let
loose.
let loose. Yeah.
Wasn't it used specifically for COVID restrictions?
Yeah, because
Easing up COVID restrictions.
Mhm.
So this line is specifically about
COVID.
COVID because
Yeah.
it's take off your mask now.
이제
이제 해제,
해제
everything's
now.
open now.
Yeah.
So all the translations said something like set free, let loose. So I wanted to give that context. The word 해제 in this is specifically about COVID.
Yeah.
So
Because when
Yeah.
there was a mask mandate,
yes.
and then that mandate is
What is that called in English?
of what
Lifted.
lifted. There we go.
Mask.
So 이제는 해제 now means
Yeah.
like that restriction is lifted now.
Yes. I will say COVID is still risky for a lot of people. So I think it's a little bit dangerous to just be like, COVID's over. It's time to dance now.
It's just general, common sense to if you're coughing and spitting all over the place,
Stay home.
at least stay home. Or if you have to go out, just wear a mask. And if you don't want to smell anything, not smell, like if you don't want to get any dust and stuff, just wear a mask.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a yay, we're free song, basically. Yep. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Cool.
It's just a pretty silly song.
Yeah.
We still have many cases here. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
assess your risk level. Be safe.
Mm.
Fire.
Fire.
Tire. Retire.
Retire.
Okay.
J-pop, J-pop.
Your turn.
So yeah, for me, I also lean toward ballad song.
Sean doesn't like this song.
Not as much.
And that's okay.
It's
Yes.
yeah, for me it was a little bit harder to find like deep meaning of the song.
There's no deep meaning.
If it's hip hop and then I like
Hi.
the deep meaning of the song, I would probably like it more. But for me, it was more like wordplay
Yeah, yeah.
and pretty lighter form. So yeah, just so you know, but don't cancel me. Literally cancel.
Our mods are canceling.
Sean just twerk.
Stop. Okay.
So, but also, I did have thoughts.
Yeah,
So,
you had deeper thoughts than I did. I just wrote fire, higher tires.
can you find the Vernon's line?
Yes, I'm going. I don't know which one you're talking about though. He's talking about.
The 17's got my back.
17.
This part, yeah. This whole part.
Oh, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a keyboard right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So this whole
Okay, here we go.
this
That's what I
whole
was like.
part Vernon sings. I mean Vernon's part. This might be a long shot, but didn't he mention he was kind of bullied when
Yes.
he was in America?
중2 때, 좌 때.
Yeah. So
Basically, he had no friends. Yeah, boxed in. 나 혼자 이제. Yeah.
So I think this is his moment that goes like, "Hey, you guys watch! I've got 17 members, got my back. Now I'm doing the dome tours.
Yeah.
Look how cool I am.
Yeah.
Suck it."
I don't think
Yeah.
he would personally care about like talking to his bullies
Yeah, yeah.
directly, but
In art
he's just
form,
kind of like, yeah, like I made it.
yeah.
What are you guys doing?
So I think I really liked this part. From all the parts, this part showed really like Vernon's personal story into yeah. So yeah, and we stand. Also the overall lyric reminded me of Cheers from the leaders.
Yeah.
Basically it's the leaders, I mean the 17 or hip hop team version of Cheers, I think.
Yes.
Look how cool I am. I'm super, like we sang the whole song. The super talks about how successful they are. How they're on the fire and how they can rent a flight themselves. That's pretty cool.
Was there a line about that?
Yeah,
That's funny.
비행기 우리가 다 탈 수 있어 or something like that. Yeah,
That's also because there's so many of them.
that's true. All the
Yes, I
managers,
kid.
17
Yeah.
members, the filming crews,
They can take
all the
over and
PDs.
play.
Yeah, actually that's true. Maybe that's
It's
why
not that
they
special.
have to rent a flight
No, I'm
all of
kidding.
themselves.
I'm kidding. They do have all like giant first class seats too. So, but yeah, good for them.
Yeah,
Cool. Anything else? Any other questions,
comments,
concerns?
concerns. It's a pretty cool song, but yeah.
Pickled Ginger said Lizzie Velasquez is his debut mixtape about his experience being discriminated. I have never heard about that. 역시 pre-debut stan. Thank you.
Cool.
I'll check that out.
Wow.
Does that include the beige hair song?
Beige hair song.
That's my favorite. It's about the ding ding dings in the song for me. Yes. If you haven't seen our latest TikTok, I have not been caught up on TikTok, but there's one video of me with my metal chopsticks going ding ding ding. Yes. I do really like that sound. And the contrast with like the low rapping parts. I also really like Mingyu's part. 우리 마ster 피스야. Like it's like DK's high tone rap compared to how everyone else sounds in this song. It's all like really high up there, and the contrast is fun. You don't like that part, huh?
Let's not say I don't like that. Stretch.
He's ambivalent. Anyway, anything else?
No, that's it.
We're good? Okay.
All right, next song is I Don't Understand But I Love You. vape song. A lot of people like it. The body roll music.
Okay, you go first on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't have a lot, but no, I think you should do this first.
I go first?
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna be fully honest with this one. When I heard that there was gonna be a song titled with I Don't Understand But I Love You, I had watched the live stream. I think I was translating on Twitter when he said that. Yeah, I think I translated that one. And I knew they would make it into a song because Hoshi's eyes were like lit up and you could definitely tell they were going to do it. But I was expecting an emotional ballad song like 웃음꽃 or 우리 다시. And then it ended up being a sexy dance song about two people who speak different languages. And I was like, okay. Yeah, and also it reminds me a lot of 13월의 춤, 릴리리아바이. Up until the pre-chorus, it's actually like the same chords and the same beat, like the like kind of pulsating beat. Yeah. And because I know exactly why, because I'm not a dancer yet, this song doesn't resonate with me quite as much because if I can sing with something, it just like, it's like a puzzle piece fitting in my brain. But because I can't dance the way they do, their performance team songs don't feel, like I don't feel that draw to them.
Connection, yeah.
However, I think if I learned one like kind of interpretive dance that I could do with this song, it would click more for me. So, Anna, we need you body rolling. Yes, someday. But
20,000 bits or higher.
wait, what?
I'm just kidding. The like
donation.
Request.
I was, what are you saying? Anyway, so yeah, personally, that's why I was a little bit sad when I first heard the song. I was a little bit disappointed, but once I got over that, I liked the song on its own. But yeah, it reminds me of like a sexy romance film where two people are from different countries and they speak different languages, but they speak the same language of love. That kind of thing.
My
yes.
love.
Yes. And the post-chorus where they say, I don't understand, but I love you several times. Where is it?
This?
Yeah. Is it here? No. This part. So I really love how they say it 4 times and the notes are slightly different in each line. Oh, also, I forgot to write this down, sorry. This part is really cool. I think it's in triplets. The rest of the song is just like 4/4. Like do do do. But then this part is 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, right? Triplet.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is. Maddie, help. I think this part is in triplets. The rhythm is a little bit different and it's really fun. And then this part, each line, the notes are only slightly different and that adds some like auditory interest. I think it's fun. It also reminds me of that intonation game where you go, I don't understand, but I don't understand, but I don't understand. Because they go up and down on different notes. You don't think it's a triplet? Okay. Well, there's something about that rhythm that I love.
You don't understand, but you love it.
I don't understand, but I love it.
Cool.
Also,
yeah,
the switch between like chest voice and head voice here is really nice too. Falsetto. I don't know. I've lost all my music words. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the guitar solo is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
I think they basically double timed their lyrics. Cool.
Thank
I'm not sure what that means. Anyway. Yes.
Is that it?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I agree most of it. That I
Oh,
until
sorry. Did I make it clear? I understand why people love this song, and it not being my personal favorite doesn't take away from it being your favorite. Okay, go.
thanks for the disclaimer.
Yeah, just throwing that out
because
there.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Okay,
Basically,
sorry. I stole your line.
I didn't. I mean, now that I read the lyrics and that I understand a little bit better, I like it a little more, but still, not my favorite like first song choice of this album. So that's that. And I was like trying to understand this like references they have, like they talk about S2 and like
S2.
yeah, that part I still don't understand, but I was like, well,
But
actually, you know
I
what?
love them.
I don't have to understand them because I just love them. I think that's the message of the song.
We were wondering if S2 was like a heart shape.
Or heart shape, yeah. Love missile.
S2.
See, like they're saying something.
I like this part.
I was wondering if it was like old reference to something. S2 is a heart, right?
It is?
Yeah, but like I still don't know like love missile. 파동위로 one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand what this means.
But we love him.
But we love it. So yeah, that's what I thought of this song. I was like trying to understand what this song means.
Oh.
But I don't have to.
Yeah.
Cool. That's it.
Okay, I want to talk about this line. For the record, this line doesn't sound as weird in Korean as it does in English.
Oh. Should you say it? Should you mention it?
There's a lot of lyrics in Korean that talk about like something inside of you, and it's about like your heart, right? Like your emotional self. But for some reason in English it always sounds weird. Okay, well, Cinema Shua didn't think so.
Yeah.
Good. Just saying.
I mean, yeah, it's a love language. Yeah. It's about love language, so.
Yeah, I think the lyrics of this song are really
sweet,
beautiful. It's just like interesting contrast with the sexiness of the sound.
I think like you can make completely different song.
Yeah.
With the same lyric and it'll still sound beautiful.
Yes, yeah, the lyrics are really, really beautiful. If we go through all of them, it'll take forever.
What, the lyrics?
Yeah.
You
but this one
pick a favorite line.
This one also is somehow a lot easier to translate into English than like sonogong or fire, I think. So this one, I think the English translation was pretty spot on. It's because it's like telling. Yeah, like, yeah, it's like one-on-one instead of vague subject.
Also, the word choice here are pretty good. Like they're pretty words. I don't know how to explain why they sound pretty, but they're pretty visual somehow.
Yeah, like, I think that might be part of why it's easier to translate.
내 모든 욕심으로 커져가는 감정의 파형으로. Like it shows the shape like of love.
The flow of the song. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yes, a lot to appreciate about this song. Any questions, comments, concerns, specific lines you want to know about? Let us know.
Just grinding.
Okay. It's not a question or anything. Thank you, Sam, for your contribution.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go to the next song.
Okay, ready? The next song is
먼지.
먼지. Okay.
Wow, that's it?
Aren't we not supposed to play too much of it?
Well, that's true.
Yes. Okay.
But let's play some of the parts that they sing actually.
Okay. 잘 지내고 있단 소식 좀 잘 듣고 있어 친구 녀석들 너희들 내게 전하고 있어.
Cool. All right, I'll go first this time. It really sounds like old anime opening theme song. Doesn't it? It just reminds me of that. Especially it really matches their outfit here. It sounds like some pretty young people's first life experience, like first career in business or something like that, and like camera panning around a person like this person. It just sounds like it. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like pixels. I don't know how to explain it. Sounds like pixels. And what's interesting here is the lyrics and the audio have pretty strong contrast. The audio here, like the sound instrument set they're using, is pretty like fun and upbeat. But if you listen to the lyrics, if you read it, it's pretty sad. Like, hey, I know you're doing well. You know, I'm just here collecting dust. I try to get rid of it, but it's not going away. Hope you're doing well. You know, so it was interesting. Yeah. And the instruments that they're using, like the disco sound, it sounds like the late 70s to early 80s. I know disco is a lot earlier than that in America or in some other countries, but Korea adopted that sound around that time, so it
late
reminds
70s
me.
and early 80s.
Yeah, it reminds me of that time too. Yeah, so it's pretty cool song. I really love the sound here. Again, probably biased toward vocal team because I can sing too with this kind of theme. Yep, that's it.
Anything else?
Nope.
No? Okay. Yeah, this song is like right in my vocal range, so it's really fun to sing. Sound-wise, it like really grew on me over time. At first, I don't know why, don't cancel me, but I don't really like 80s music in general. I think it might be because of childhood anxiety and like hearing those songs around me when I was anxious, so I kind of associated them with each other, but I really like it now and it's really fun to sing. So yeah, were you going to say something?
Cool. I mean, someone had a question about the first line of the chorus.
Okay, can we go back to it after?
Yeah.
Add time. Should I stop talking?
No.
Should we answer the question first?
No. Let's just go ahead.
Okay. I don't know if anyone noticed, but this song, the first few notes grow very, very gradually, which reminded me of dust settling on something gradually. So I thought it was a cool, like sound painting choice. And I also really love the metaphor of dust being lingering feelings. So in Korean, the word for that is 미련. Is there any other way to translate it?
No, I think.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's often. Oh, it is ad time.
Transformers ad.
I'll wait. Should I wait?
Is everyone back? You can go ahead.
Oh yeah, Maddie said the floaty quality of their voices also matches the idea of dust floating in the air. Yeah. So 미련 is usually about like someone you're still in love with, lingering feelings, but it can also be about other things. Like not just about romantic feelings. But yeah, that's what the dust is in this song. And it's like you can try to dust it off, but it'll just gather again. There's an Uji line that specifically says that. Yes. And yeah, I said these lyrics feel like a journal entry. They're so genuine and realistic and specific. Like your seasonal jacket is still hanging there, your ID card that I haven't taken out. Like it's very visual. You can kind of, it's like a drama. You can see what's happening. And I also wrote, Uji, sir, are you okay? Did he have a breakup? I don't know. Yes.
He misses me.
I've talked about this before, but one thing I really love in songs is when the sound of the chorus repeats, but the lyrics are a little bit different for each one. So the last line of each chorus is different. So the end of the first chorus is, where is it? Come on. What's the key? Let me find it in here, actually. I don't have to sing it for you. I can just play it. I just like this song. I like singing it. Okay, so the first chorus, 먼지처럼 다시 돌아와. It comes back like dust, and then 마음 가득 쌓이네요. So 쌓이다. We talked about this in our Ataka album review as well.
About the snow.
Yes, for hip hop team song. So 쌓이다 is like to gather. It's like small particles piling up. So it was used in that song for snow. Pile up. Not necessarily fill, because I feel like fill can sound like a liquid too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small particles.
And Saida it sounds like it's happening for a long lifespan,
like over a long time.
Long time, yeah.
Yes. So it can be about the dust or the feelings. So this line is, it fills up it piles up in my heart, on my heart. And then the last line of the second chorus.
Oh, perfect.
Yay! No, it wasn't perfect. So instead of like instead of it fills up in my heart, he's like admitting it now. What I'm saying is I still love you.
Yeah.
So the 타고요 ending.
따떼봐요.
This ending is you're quoting someone or something. So it can be one of two things. It could be either I'm saying I still love you, like I'm quoting myself, or it can be like with the last line, it comes back like dust. The dust is saying that I still love you. The dust indicates that I still love you. So it could be either one of those. It's unclear. But either way, I just think it's beautiful. The contrast of the end of the two choruses.
Cool.
Yeah. 아직 사랑한대. And then that repeats at the very end too. Okay. I missed it. That was really, I missed the notes, but I like the harmony there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's so good. The flip between chest and head voice in this song comes really naturally to me. It's like right at the line, same line as me. I don't know why. Yeah, it's a fun song to sing.
Yep.
Yep. Any other?
We had a question about the lyric.
Yes.
Citizen, was it Citizen? Where was
Can
it?
you scroll back?
Let me see.
Okay, give us 1 second. Or
3D 쓰린. 3D 쓰린 그리움의 먼지.
3D? It's the beginning of the chorus.
Not 3D.
What is 3D 쓰린?
So 3D
used.
No. Not 3D. 3D. 쓰리다 means when you have a wound.
A wound.
A wound. Like it hurts. It's burning feeling, right? That's what 쓰리다 is.
Oh. Okay.
Or when you have like heartburn, 속이 쓰리다.
Oh.
It's like, yeah. No. 속이 쓰리다. It's also used when you do have lingering feeling and then you're suffering from it. Especially if that person is doing too well.
I see. Okay. Stinging. They use stinging.
Yeah, that works too. So, and 3D 쓰린 is like just by repeating it makes it stronger. So 3D 쓰린 or 느리디 느린. You know, like
that's just like a
you
thing.
you can make it that way to show how strong it is.
I see.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
This line is interesting because it's like the end of the pre-chorus is actually part of the same sentence as the first line of the chorus. 묻어있는 먼지. Yeah. So it's like this part, like with your scent, applies to the dust. The dust. Yeah, this is a really hard sentence to translate. There's so many parts to it. The dust stained with your scent is...
No, I would start with 그리움의 먼지.
Longing, dust of longing that is stained with your scent. Yeah, this translation is good.
Yeah.
But yes. Bye. Have a good day.
Have a good one.
Night. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
These Korean noun modifying
It can go forever.
sentences are really funky
Yeah.
when you try to translate them to English.
3D 쓰린 그리움의 먼지, which is 너의 향기 묻어있는.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In English, we tend to use a lot more verbs to describe what's happening. In Korean, there's long sections to describe nouns. Yeah. Especially in lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Any other questions? No? Okay.
Yeah, I like this song.
Cool.
But I like April Shower.
Okay. Spoiler alert. Next song is April Shower.
Wow, you're cutting it from here?
Okay, fine.
It's like paywall.
It's so low for Uji.
I know. So good. I know, this is such a driving song. You were about to sing and then Anna cut it.
You can keep singing. Anyway, okay. You first? Me first?
No, you go first.
I go first? Okay. This song, like the other songs really, like I had this expectation of what they were going to be and then it wasn't quite that. So it took some time for me to warm up to them. But this song sounded exactly how the title sounds like it would be, and the lyrics are also exactly what I was hoping for, so it like really hit the spot for me. It like scratched an itch. So I liked this song, like from the beginning. I think I can't remember where they said this, but the song is really cute because they are the Mayflowers. Like that's what this song is describing. They bloomed in May. They debuted in May. And also personally, I used to cry a lot when I was in elementary school, and I was born in April, so the kids would make fun of me. My classmates would be like, haha, the phrase is April showers bring May flowers because Anna cries all the time. And she was born in April. It's stupid.
Wow.
But anyway, so that phrase has always had a special sad place in my heart. And so this song means a lot to me that they like made such a positive thing out of the April showers, because that's what the phrase means. That's why it was stupid to use that to bully me, because it means that the showers bring good things. Anyway,
Haha, you're gonna be beautiful after this.
Darn.
Haha.
Yeah, but I really like. Also, we like rain. I like how they're enjoying the rain in this song, and they're saying like it's like a musical. Let's dance in the rain, singing in the rain. Yeah. So I think it's a cute song.
I really love how rain brings a lot of, life. Yeah. So I love seasonal changes. I love season changes. The reason why I love winter is like it's not only just cold and cool, but also after winter, like with some spring rains, everything changes so fast. It's just like things bloom and like full of life everywhere. Everywhere you go, it's just really refreshing feeling. I love that. That's why I love like winter and spring all together. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
그렇다고요. Anyways, the sound. Are you done?
Yep.
The sound wise, someone mentioned it. Another synth song. I really love it. Like this disco, like beep beep beep, beep. And then the vocal quality. They're singing like it's kind of funk, kind of. I don't know what genre, but their singing is not just disco. Yeah, it's pretty different way of singing, but I like how they go together.
Do you have an example line?
Just
I'm not sure
everything.
what singing with a funk style means.
Yeah, it's like this, like with a lot of like this. Do 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 do.
That song is fun.
I know.
Yeah. Funk you up.
Yeah, but yeah.
Cool.
I like it. Also, I wrote, love the lower voice synced with water from the ground, slowly going up on your heart, to your heart, and higher voice from raindrops.
So you're talking about like the beginning. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, they talk about how water is like wetting the like pants, and then rain is dropping, and then they go from low voice,
very low,
for
Woozi,
water on the ground, and then high voice for the raindrops.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
And then we go up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the choruses.
And then when the rain drops.
Yeah. And then we go up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Word painting, sound painting.
Yeah, it's really.
That's really cool.
Cool. And then that's why it gives me of this like, this song is for musical.
Text painting. Yeah, I'm just throwing words out. It's something painting.
Yeah, something painting.
Thank you, Maddie.
So yeah, it really gave me the musical vibe. Like they could have this as their musical, wearing some like cute clothing, and then have the rain drop, and then they're just like spinning around and then singing with the umbrella.
Well,
like singing
no,
in the
they're
rain.
putting the umbrella away. So.
Oh yeah, throw away the umbrella and sing that.
Oh, can I show the
It
cutest
would
umbrella
be
I
the
got in
cute
Japan?
movie, yeah.
Sorry.
Movie. It
Movie.
would be pretty cute music video. In Korean, people call it movie. What is that?
My new umbrella that I'm obsessed with. I got the most extra. I know it's bad luck, but look how cute it is! Isn't it cute?
똑같다네. Is it focusing on your face
I don't know.
or your
Anyway,
umbrella?
that's
Cool.
it. Yeah, I was like, there were more normal ones with like cute designs too, but I was like, I want a Mary Poppins like extra umbrella.
축하드려요.
So anyway.
April shower.
Yes.
But you didn't get to use it.
No, I haven't. Not yet. It's a sun, mainly a sun umbrella too. So. Okay.
What is your overall thoughts?
Yes, we
of
have
the
final album thoughts. So I don't know if everyone saw like on Twitter or if you got the album. There's always like a thanks to page. That. So I worked very hard to read the tiny, tiny Korean on here yesterday. And then, okay, for some reason I wrote it down in Korean but didn't translate it into English, so I will do that in real time. Can you read the Korean that I wrote? So in the thanks to, they say,
함께한 8년의 가까운 시간을 여러분은 어떻게 보내셨을까요?
Okay, hold on. So like, the 8 years that we've spent together with Carrots, I wonder how you all spent your time.
돌아보면 유독 지치는 날도 있었고 눈물을 참기 힘든 날도 있었고 나 자신조차 나의 반대편에 서 있다고 느껴지는 날도 있었습니다.
If we look back, there were days that were really tiring and days that it was hard to hold back our tears and even days where I felt like I myself was 반대편? Was against me.
Against me or
Yeah.
like not supporting myself.
Yeah.
이번 앨범에는 그런 모든 날과 치열하게 싸워온 우리의 이야기를 담아보고자 했습니다.
So the goal of this album, or like in this album, we tried to put the feelings of us fighting against those difficult days, right? The story of us fighting against those difficult days. So I felt like this really summarized what this album, like what the goal of this album was, because I felt like there wasn't really a connecting theme when I just listened to the songs themselves, but then this really did it for me. Like it's like an anthology of the difficulties they might have faced over the years, but like trying to find a reason why to keep going kind of thing. And then the very last line in the thanks to is thank you for being our silver lining, which I thought was such a beautiful thing to write because the phrase is every cloud has a silver lining, and there's a lot of cloud theming because Sonogong rides a cloud and clouds are what bring April showers and May flowers. It just like really ties it all together, and that's like the last thing in this little booklet. So yeah,
Beautiful.
I know, it was just really, really, really sweet way to end the album. But I wish they used that in one of the lyrics. I think it would have been nice. But anyway, it's fine. They saved it for the thanks to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're done?
Yep.
Okay. Sam, you don't like dust. All right. I wrote my first reaction to this album was it's a good album. It's an okay album. But now that I like studied the album, I really it is more than a good album. So like they said, this album covers the ups and downs of them from hard times and that they wanted to escape, and like times that they felt or feel invincible right now, like Super, and then times that they feel understood or can understand Carrots or other people, even if the communication is hard, and times that they lost their loved ones, and times that they are about to bloom, you know, like it's everything, personal or not personal. People have common ups and downs, and this album gives a lot of opportunities for everyone to empathize with various songs. Is what I wrote, and I really liked how I could put my personal stories, although like I have pretty flat life,
Stable.
like without any like major ups and downs, but still I could have like put my stories into all the songs. But yeah, and also not just me, my story, but also I loved how 17 is having like all the members having their own life into this song. Like just love how I can see their growth in it.
Yeah.
And growth is not really just going up. This is not growth. Growth can be just anything. Yeah, ups and downs. So I really loved watching them come to this point that they can talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like growth is vulnerability is something that I've been thinking about a lot. And this album is quite vulnerable, I think, and like shares those like ups and downs of life. And vulnerability brings you closer to people. So it definitely made me feel closer. My parasocial connection to 17 definitely grew stronger with this one. But like this whole comeback season made me think about how I completely forgot what I was going to say. It's gone.
Parasocial team.
Yeah, that's all I can think of. Parasocial support album, exactly. What was I going to say? Oh, it's back. This whole album and promotion season made me think a lot about how much I appreciate 17's honesty. I think it's partly because other groups I've followed before just didn't have time to promote together as long. There a lot of things happened with my other groups, but 17 has been together promoting nonstop, like no hiatuses for a long time, which I think is pretty rare for that number of members too. So yeah, I just really appreciate how they continue their hard work, continue running forward. I love my team, I love my crew. Michelin tires. I don't retire. Maybe that song is deeper than we thought.
Yeah, maybe.
They don't retire.
축하드려요. No, Sam.
Anyway. Para is a prefix. It goes before other parts. I don't know what it means.
Paranormal.
Para, like representative of something?
I don't know.
Can someone check? No, I think that one's different.
I know.
But yeah, that's what this album made me think about. Ah, thank you. Para is beside or alongside of. Oh, like parallel. Yeah.
Parallel.
Yeah.
What is Lao?
Mine.
Oh.
I'm actually not sure.
Cool.
But yes. So parasocial is like you feel like you have a social connection to them, but actually you're
it's fake.
You're not actually connecting. Yes. But it's a real feeling. It's a real connection. They just don't know you personally.
Yeah.
Which is healthy. Yeah.
Idols should stay idle.
No, I'm hanging out with Dino tomorrow. Anyway.
Thanks for the invite.
Someone else is also studying with Dino tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, those are our thoughts on the FML album. I hope you liked it. I hope this setup worked. I think it did. It will save us a lot of editing time, so I appreciate you all being open to this setup instead of the edited video.
Yeah. Well,
it takes so long to edit those. They turn out great. I'm always very proud of them, but they take a long time to edit. Yeah.
Yeah. Although we did have a recording stop once.
That's okay. We weren't
We're
saying
gonna
anything
stitch it together.
of quality.
Yeah.
Yes. Any other thoughts?
No, that's it.
Good.
Mm.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you this Sunday.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
So,
Surprise.
if you stayed here with us till now, you get a surprise. So, due to overwhelming
Enormous amount of
10 requests, we have decided to start watching Game Caterers. 채널 15야.
with 17.
I will not promise that we're going to finish all of them. Because
We will
we
try.
don't know what other content is going to come up. I think, as everyone knows, it will only be on Twitch, so we'll make it possible to rewatch on Twitch, right? We could do that, or was it only the live streams? We were able to keep them up, right?
we can do the rewatch. The
Everyone's so excited.
sad thing is that people from Korea can rewatch it.
Right. Yeah, that's why we stopped doing that. In Korea, they don't allow Twitch VODs anymore.
But yeah, we haven't tried this time to upload YouTube or anything, so maybe it'll work out.
No one else. It didn't work for other people. So
No?
it probably won't.
Yeah, so
So
Twitch it is.
yes. But yes, as Sam said, I'm excited that everyone was really passionate about it, but also we only have a limited number of hours in a week and limited income streams, so we can't do everything. We can't cover all the episodes. So just a reminder, if we say we can't do something, sometimes it would be helpful if you can let it go.
Yeah.
But this one we are gonna do, and I was vague about it for a reason. So
This one,
yeah.
this one I pushed it a little bit harder
Yeah.
because I really wanted to watch with tennis.
Yes. Yeah,
Because-
it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I will say we have watched it already. So everyone can spoil it this time.
Yeah, we can have fun.
We'll just be rewatching it together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
여러분.
So that is gonna 여러분. So that is gonna be on Friday.
Yeah.
Our time.
10 p.m.
It'll be the same time as usual, but on Friday. Yes.
Yes.
So we will announce that on our socials.
Discord. So if you're still watching from YouTube, make sure to join our Discord. Hit like and subscribe. Follow Twitch.
Yes.
Subscribe if you can on Twitch as well. Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, so if you can catch the Twitch live stream,
That'll be the best.
we will appreciate it because that will bring a little more support to us.
Yes.
That way. Because, yeah, we can't put it on YouTube.
Mm.
Yeah. Anything else? Thumbnail?
Thumbnail.
Should we do it now? Oh, maybe should we change it to full screen? Or should we take pictures after? Let's take pictures after.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that, Sam, and we'll send it to you with full screen. Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, so we will see you all on Friday.
All right.
Yay!
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good
Thank
time zone.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.